making a mess, yeah.
The child, this room was just looking really, really stupid. And, you know, this is a little decision of mine to literally refresh the sugar honey iced tea out of the room. So I decided to wash the sheets today. And I know I keep showing this bed, but really I'm using it kind of like a window seat. And I'm so glad I have two choices for a bed. But basically I just had stuff on the floor and stuff that I needed to clean. So here I am just trying to wash the sheets and not overstuff the washing machine, but you know, I didn't want to be there all day. So I'm just picking stuff up and moving stuff around. And then I'm trying to organize and stuff like that. So I just literally put everything on the little window seat bed. And I had those little 2 bins. And this is literally a cup of change. And then there's change and more change. And then I ended up vacuuming while I was doing the laundry, and I was trying to get the vacuum line, so I was just going over the same spots over and over again, but I didn't show that because this video would have been 45 minutes long. So yeah, I was just taking my time with the vacuuming, and then I dumped the dirt and then I washed and dried the second half of the sheets, and then, you know, I was just throwing stuff away and stuff like that. I started washing the dishes that were in there. Don't ask why the pot was in there. No, just don't ask. I just be doing shit. But I ended up washing the dishes, so. Yep, I'm just taking my time and rinsing and putting shit back. And flipping the spoon and putting that down and putting those in there and then in there and then back in there. And then I sprayed and cleaned one of these end tables because it had some juice on it. Rip. So then I like sleeping on the air mattress actually more than the regular bed. And I didn't even notice how slanted and crooked the actual bed is. It's a twin bed, so it doesn't matter. I'm grateful anyway. But the air mattress is actually a queen, I think. So I actually prefer that one just because it's like better for my back and stuff like that. Or I just like it. Okay, I just like it. So I ended up trying to move the bed because I was moving stuff around. I just wanted a new setup. And this mattress almost fell and busted my ass. You know, but I just ended up moving the bed, and then it was already kind of messed up. So then I just established that I was going to have to be sitting here for like probably 20-30 minutes, not only trying to move it, but then now fix it. And it was kind of already loose. Like some of the rods or the screws in there were just, it was off. And I guess that's, you know, why it was where it was. I think probably the movers or whoever brought it in just didn't properly handle it. So I literally sat here for 25 minutes fixing the frame, and the boards kept falling. I just was getting tired of it, but I didn't give up. I did not give up. So I ended up finally getting it straight, and then I put the little mattresses back. And pretty much right after this, I think I started organizing, but it was hot. But yeah, now it's straightened. So I'm looking at everything left over, and I'm like, oof. So I put the sheets back on the bed, or what didn't need to really be cleaned, you know what I'm saying? And then I basically ended up organizing my little snack pocket thing, and my period's coming, so yay, I'm literally probably about to finish all this shit. And those were in my purse for a minute, so I'm just gonna put them there and see if I want them. And one of them is for like all my random miscellaneous stuff, like self-care, and then the other one is snacks. And then this is just an empty bag now because I threw away all the trash that was in it. I put the change in this empty bag now and some other monies, and then I put it next to my other stuff, and then my bag with my more everyday use items like for the bathroom, and then I put this journal on top of that. I don't know what you call those beds where it has like drawers under it. I guess a trundle or some shit like that, but that's the kind of vibe I was going for. So then I ended up putting this little quote thingy on the wall. I guess it's a verse. I don't know. I'm not well versed in the Bible, but this is what it ended up looking like when all the sheets were kind of sitting around, and then I ended up putting everything either on the bed or just messing with the sheets that needed to be dried still, and just, just literally it was coming together gradually. So I ended up wiping off this surface, and duh, like, why not? And then I ended up being able to finally make the bed when everything was done. So I put the pillowcases back on the pillow. And this one was like this when I got here, so I just did it the same way it was. And then I'm doing it again. I feel like I was like dressing a baby low-key because it was being a little difficult. So then plop plop, the pillows are on there, and then this big body pillow type deal thing, and then the blanket, yay, and everything was looking all organized and neat and different. And then I basically ended up spraying the room after everything was done, and that was the first half of this video, which was literally cleaning and reorganizing the room because it was just not giving to me. And now the next half of this video is basically me washing my hair, and this is what it looks like when I took it out of my braids, and I used this little baby shampoo. I used the whole thing for my whole head, and I love when I wash my hair and then it flattens under the water, because it's such a difference from when it's like all the way dry, and if I don't stretch it out with braids, it's literally so curly and literally shrinks like fuck. But I actually really like that, because when I used to straighten my hair a lot, it was really really damaged at the bottom, and so now the ends curl and everything is fine, even though I developed it at some point. It's still healthy. And then this part of the video was fucking blurry, and I'm kind of upset, but I'm actually glad because it really doesn't matter. I just wanted to see the difference in my length from when it's wet and then dry. The reason why my hair looks all stretched out in the front and it's curlier in the back is because I had a towel on it overnight. I don't know why, I just fell asleep after I washed it. But this footage is from the day before, by the way, hence why the room looks like this. To relax your hair, I would say get the fuck out of my face. I'm used to being broke, bitch. I'd be like, what else? What else could I do? It's because I know my hair is like, no, I just love how my hair is like soft. Right now it's looking crazy. It needs some help. It needs some help to get better. You couldn't pay me. You could not pay me $5 million to relax my hair. I would cry in your face and laugh. Excuse me. I did it. I already know my hair's about to shrink up like fudge. But you know it's curling. So, good old best friend brush. Yes, the twist is long. It's gonna be It's gonna give like, where's my hair? Like by tomorrow, but okay. I love it when it shrinks a little because it's like I know it's healthy. Like okay, so it's really clear now.
Of over 8,000 on this Sierra 1500 model.
I understand, don't. She don't understand, don't.
Today, I didn't really eat today. I didn't really eat that much. I ate. Oh, thank God. Wait.